Hey everyone, it's Lisa with L&J's Handmade Creations here, and I was hopping on today because I'm about to make a Halloween wreath, and I thought I would just show y'all how I'm doing it and see who might want to join me as I make this wreath. Today I am going to be working with Frankenstein, so we're going to be doing things with his colors on him, and I'm going to be using this real pretty fresh green colored checked fabric mesh. This is 10.5 inches wide by 10 yards long. There's several different styles like this, but this one is this is the fabric mesh. I hope y'all can see that. And this came from Craft Outlet. And normally when it comes to this type of mesh, I would use a wood burner. I wouldn't use a wood burner on this because it has fabric in it and it does make scorch marks on it. You can cut it with that, but like I said, it will burn. It'll leave black scorch marks all over it. So I choose to just cut this, and the way I'm going to be doing it, you're not going to see hardly any of the edges, the raw edges on it. And then we're also going to be working with some Frankenstein ribbon here. Isn't that just adorable? This again, all this ribbon I'm going to show you came from Craft Outlet. I have some sparkly orange, and we have this really pretty purple. Then I have this here, which has all three of those colors in it, and it has, excuse me, a fuzzy edge to it. And this is all wired ribbon. And again, this all came from Craft Outlet. And I thought about using a little bit of the Happy Halloween in it. I'm not 100% sure just yet till I get going, but then I will make up my mind for sure. So what I'm going to do to start is I am going to be cutting 29 more pieces. I've already cut one, and this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making it like this right here. And I'm out of my darker colored wreath frame, so this will work because you're not going to see it when I'm done. But I think I'm going to be putting 5 to each section, so that'll be 30 pieces, and I've already got one there. So I'm going to be cutting 29 more. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that, and then I will pause while I cut them off, and then I'll come back to you. So let me get this lined up here. Like I said, I'm going to be cutting it at 10 inches. And what I tried to do, if y'all can, I hope y'all can see this. Here I have a piece of end that I cut off. But I try to cut right down the middle of these the two thicker lines. And it kind of helps in a way to keep it from doing this so much on the ends of it. It doesn't prevent it, but it does help to control it a little bit. So, just going to go down the middle here with my little cutter. And I try to, if it's turning and stuff, I try to stay with that line and keep it straight, because in the long run that will make it straight. So like that. I'll do a couple more here. Okay, right down the middle. Have to really push hard on some of this mesh, and this fabric mesh is one of them, so that's why I'm going slow, so I can really push down. And there's another one. Okay. Okay, just like that. So I'm going to pause right here and finish cutting these, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. I have got my mesh cut, and I've also went ahead and cut my ribbon. Now my ribbons here I cut at 12 inches long, and I dovetailed the ends on those. And I've also marked the center mark so it'll be easier on that. And then I've done, instead of the green with the pumpkins, I've got some more orange here. It just says Happy Halloween, so I'm going to use that to rotate it back and forth for something different. I thought maybe the green might not stand out very good up against the green mesh that we have here. So, okay, this is what we're going to do. I personally like taking a little clip. I had one here. Got my stuff everywhere at this moment. Under my ribbon. Okay, I like to take and just kind of fold the ends in like this, the raw edge. I'll fold it over once and then twice, and I'll just clip one side. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side, but when I get my second one done, I am just going to gather it right up the middle, just like this. Kind of make like a little ribbon out of it. Okay, let me put my clip on this and hold it for just a moment. Then I'm going to use this one, since I've already got one on there, one of the Halloween ones. Oops. Right, and we're going to do the purple. And I'm just going to lay the purple about halfway across the bigger one, and then I'm going to do the same thing. My middle mark where I folded it in half, I am just going to gather right at the center, just like this, and then I'm going to fold it in like that. And I'm going to take my mesh here, and I'm also going to fold it in, but I'm going to put my ribbon on it and fold it in like that. We're going to take, now this one here I have on the third row, and everyone counts their frame rows different. I start from the outside, and this one's 1, 2, 3, and the far end one is 4. So my first one I've started here on 3 on a bracket. This one I'm going to bring it down to 2 and kind of just lay it across just like this. I get my hand to let go of it. Let me get a zip tie. Can I get it under there? There it is. Okay. And I'm just going to zip tie around the end of it. I need some bigger black zip ties. That's what I was wanting to use, my black ones, but I think I'll just swap over here to the clear ones, the white ones, whatever. That'll make it a little bit easier. You can also make it even more easy by zip tying it or using rubber bands to put these together so they're already grouped together, and you can just stick them in there, which is probably what I'm fixing to do because my hands is not working properly today. And you just want to zip tie across the edge of it. Just like, stick about an inch in there or so. And my mesh is on top of my ribbon thing. Let me find it one second. Okay, I got it here. My zip tie gun. Just tighten it down. I can't pull it real tight by hand, so I like my zip tie gun. And I just like to lay it over just like that and gather it in the deal. Now, as I was saying a while ago, this would make it easier to do this. Got my got some black rubber bands here. And I'm just going to grab another Frankenstein here. And one of the pretty green colorful ones. And I'm going to do the same thing, just lay it about halfway up. Gather it up the center. Fold it in just like that. Put a clip on that one. And fold that over once and twice. Clip it. And do it again. And then just gather up the center. Like this. I'm going to put a rubber band on this separately. And then a rubber band all together. You want to make sure your fold is even on these two. Just like that. And get your rubber band on there. Telling you my hands is not working properly today, y'all. I'm sorry. Just rubber band them all together, and that will make it much easier to rotate back and forth. You got something holding it for you so you can grab your zip tie a little easier. Take your zip tie gun or whatever you tighten yours with and do that right there. I didn't cut all the way down. And then you just rotate back and forth. That is how I'm going to be doing this. I'll do one more here as far as rolling it up, how I'm doing it with y'all, and then I'll pause and get these ready so y'all don't have to watch me fumble around here. Okay. And then gather up the middle. I like to have the raw edges underneath is the way I like to do it, so they're not sticking up on the top. Okay. Do the Halloween and the purple again. Okay, gather right up the center. And once you, like I said, when you have several of them done, it makes it so much easier to set and work it into the wreath form. Okay, this one I put on the bracket. I thought I was going to put 5 in here, but it looks like I'm just going to be doing 4. I think 4 is going to be plenty because I'm also putting other stuff in here as well. And it's just we're gonna do this all the way around it, just like this. And then we'll work the other stuff in there. So I'm going to pause it right here and get mine all made up together. and I will come back. And I'll go ahead and get some put on there, and I'll come back and show y'all where I'm at. Okay, I am back. I have got all of the little groups put in here together. Now I am going to put our little Frankenstein head in, and I've clipped it off down here, so I wanted to be able to see where I want to put this. I think I want to go right in here. I can get it. There we go. Now, I want to point out these few right here where his head's going to be, I did not put ribbon. I just used the mesh. That way it still gave a cushion for the Frankenstein head to sit on. But I didn't put the ribbon there. But I am going to make a bow in this area over here. So, but I just really wanted to get that on there. This needs to go over just a little bit and put it down that one. I think I can bend this. I have some pliers here, and I'm going to bend it down so I can zip tie it on just like that. And then I'm going to zip tie it here on the back. I used a total of 24 of my little bundles of mesh. Now, like I said, there's 3 of them there that doesn't have ribbon there, but I'm going to do a bow for over here and see how it looks. I may go back and put the ribbon there too. So it's just that spot's going to be covered up mostly. I'm thinking I might need to put a pot cleaner here on the back. Let me grab one of those. I think that way I can hold it down a little bit better. Make it secure. I'm going to get me a little piece of felt to put on the back of it. I'm out of black felt, or I'd use it. I don't think I have any. Oh, wait a minute. I might actually have enough right here in this little scrap piece here that I saved. Yeah, that'll be better. That'll look better. Just take my hot glue here and put some right on that. Then I'm going to put it out. Okay. Let that dry just a little bit before I secure it down. But I think this is just going to look so cute. When I get it done and I hang it up where I can look at it really good, I'm going to go and fluff all these in the directions that I want them. That's the good thing about this wired ribbon. You can manipulate it to the into the direction you want it to go. but I'll get it all fluffed out. Fluffed around it, just like so. And just remember, the more you handle this mesh, the more it will fray. So if you have any little frays on the end, you can snip them off when it's done. Okay, like I said, I'm going to get it fluffed and all, but I also want to take some of my bats and boo here. Put on there. I want to see how I want to do it though. Pink. Okay, so there we have it. I went around and I put my little bats and words, spaced it around the wreath, as you can see, and then I put some of my spiders on there too to fill in some of the spots. So I gotta decide. I'm not 100% sure if I want to put a bow here or not. I may go ahead and put a small one there. I'm gonna hang it up and kind of look at it then, and then I will show y'all the finished product at the end of this video. If I decide to do a bow on it or not, then you'll see it there. But anyway, I'm also going to take and get some felt. I'm out of the black felt, so I want to go pick some up before I finish that, and I will cover the back with felt to make it look nice and neat back there, and then I'll get it all fluffed out, and I will post a picture when it's 100% completed. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and I will, if I decide to do the bow and all, I'll be back and I'll do that. Until then, I will see you then. Have a good day. Okay guys, here is the finished wreath. I went ahead and done a bow, as you can see right here. Instead of putting it underneath here like I was going to, I thought it looked cute over to the side like that. I've got my backing on it to keep it from scratching the customer's door or anything like that. So I love how it turned out. I think it's really cute. So, and if the ones that's watching that has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And if you haven't, I would be greatly appreciative if you would. And I'm gonna keep making videos and try to get more out to you. Thank y'all so much for watching.